the caliphate was divided. Abdullah Fodio was given the western part, Muhammad Bello was given the other part. From that time we knew Kebbi State was created with the headquarters in Gwandu. However, our people did not understand that. We took a lot of time developing the headquarters in Sokoto with the belief that we would be there forever. So that was why there are so many mythologies concerning the creation of Kebbi State in 1991. Some people said it was given to us and we were not ready because it was a kind of gift from the then president of Nigeria, Babangida. It is nowhere written that one. Others said we asked for the state. Others said we were given the state because Zamfara was trying to be denied because they were vehemently trying to get their own state. Whatever is the case, Kebbi was created in 1991, and we remain very grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for sparing our lives to see today when Kebbi is 28 years. And we have many governors. Some of them are really here. But the reality is, there are achievements, infrastructure, and so many other things. But the reality is always this. I could remember in 2006, late Aminu Saleh told us that if you want to hear the truth, you should invite people from the university, they tell you the truth. He said, after telling you the truth, then as administrators, we go and do what we think we can really do with really what we have. Truth is bitter. The reality is, we have a lot to do in Kebbi. What is happening in Kebbi was not what was expected. We were the administrators of Sokoto State. We brought greatness to Sokoto State. Our people brought greatness to northern Nigeria. Nobody expected that it would take us 28 years for us to even build roads that will bring foodstuff from villages in Arugungu to the main road. Nobody would expect us to take almost the last position in WAEC in 2018, 2019, or almost in the last 5 states in NECO, or not doing well in JAM around this time. No, no, no. Our founding fathers were great intellectuals, and we did that, and we really have the capacity. The reality is we have to really do more and more. Currently in Kebbi, everybody is almost acting except the executive governor. Acting accountant general, acting auditor general, acting permanent secretary, almost everybody acting. No, you cannot run a state like this, almost everybody acting. Very difficult to find when permanent secretaries are substantively appointed. When we dissolve local government, we prepare election. Then every week we postpone the election until those who are also acting again, they will take another 1 year, or they may take 2 more years. So with all sincerity, we really need to do more. We have more to do. We cannot just stand and be singing of our own praises. I know one of the writers said, the lizard that falls from the Iroko tree, even if nobody praises it, it praises itself. But when you look at the history of Kebbi, today, in the modern Nigeria, I really don't think there is any other state that has well-experienced emirs, highly educated, elderly, experienced. I believe with good consultations with them, taking them into confidence, give them their own respect, I believe they can move Kebbi forward definitely. But in a situation where we have many districts, a district head will die, it will take 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, another district head is not appointed. When you tell them, they tell you that the process is over, it is lying on the desk of His Excellency. Sir, Kebbi needs to do more. When we look at our parastatals, we look at our own tertiary institutions. For the last 4 or 5 years, we don't have governing boards in many of our own parastatals, even our tertiary institutions. Then what actually is happening, or what are we really doing when we have a College of Agriculture without a governing board? We have College of Basic Studies, no governing board. We have Adamu Ogi College of Education, no governing board. We have all these. What really are we really doing? So even if we want to celebrate, we really celebrate and we talk to ourselves. What we know, when Kebbi was created, we said, well, that is the place of Sheikh Abdullahi Fodio, who was known for telling the truth nationally and internationally. We said this is a place where we are going to tell ourselves the truth and we move forward. I really commend our leaders, especially now when I find His Excellency Senator Muhammad Adamu Aliyu together with His Excellency Atiku Abubakar Bagudu sitting in the same place. You don't find this in Sokoto. You don't. Matawale cannot invite Wambako and they sit down. I'm sure also Yari Matawale of Zamfara cannot invite Yari. So I know even in politics we try to moderate. We have internal conflicts. We have internal problems. What we don't externalize them. But the situation in Kebbi is we should tell ourselves the truth. Former head of service Ahmed Osman Bunda said a lot how we destroyed civil service in Kebbi State. Sincerely speaking, maybe some of us do not like to hear or are really not listening. But the truth must be told. Late Sa'ad Zungur said, komi kaka ya faɗi gaskiya, komai taka ja maka kariya, haka ne editan mu na gaskiya wadda ta fi dubun zinariya. So when you have parents like Justice Usman Mohammed Argungu, you feel really encouraged even at this particular time. I also commend our governor, Senator Atiku Bagudu, for really inviting us. When you invite us from the university, we tell you as we see it. But certainly we don't have to be right every time. But the truth is, we have a lot to do in Kebbi. We have to really bring, you see, in the southwestern part of Nigeria, the traditional rulers, the intellectuals, the business people, they come together to think of the interest of the southwest. And that is why in politics, they even do better than any region in Nigeria. If you look at the UNDP report of 2018, Kebbi is not one of the 20th richest states. And unfortunately, again, in another report, we are among the 10 poorest states. And the entire state in the northwest geopolitical zone, except Kaduna, are among the 10 poorest states in Nigeria. Why all this shouting, uncle borrowers, farming, aggregation, all this? And you know the irony of the matter is all the votes, 2019 and even 2015, proved to us that really the votes, if you want to become a president of Nigeria, votes are in the northwestern part of Nigeria. That is where we really have the vote. And if that is where we have the votes, no matter your religion, no matter your tribe, if you want to be a president of Nigeria, you have to come and enter into agreement with the people of northwestern zone. Then why can't Kebbi use that particular opportunity, especially now when the chairman of the Progressive Governors Forum is the governor of Kebbi State? We do that and negotiate how to lift our own people out of poverty. We have the votes northwest, but every time UNDP or other agencies conduct their researches, we find ourselves here. Our performances, let us not deceive ourselves. Our performances in education sincerely not encouraging. We may not like to hear it. But if I don't say it, as a university teacher, I received my NCE in 1978, went for NYSC in 1978-79. Since that time, I've been teaching. Professor Kawoji was a secondary school student in 1978. So what are you going to tell me? If I don't say the truth of what is happening in our own education, then who will say the truth? Our education, we need to overhaul our basic education. All these schools we have, we don't have people with the O-levels that will provide them. Your Excellency, or Your Excellencies, our royal fathers, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. Certainly it's not the case I have.